Alright, you guys, recording. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm back with a new reaction video and we're gonna check out great sportsmanship moments in boxing. This is what I like. Positivity and just opponents are being good at each other. This is what I like to see. Oh, we'll see what we're gonna see, but I like the title.
Great sportsmanship means being humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
You're going to be champion again. Someone appreciate that.
And although some people might not think it, boxing is a sport that more often than not promotes
That was Joshua and
sportsmanship.
Klitschko right before.
Extremely classy fighters.
There you
These are
go.
Great sportsmanship moments in boxing.
Yes. Oh.
In one of the best fights of 2018, Murat Gassiev stopped Junior Dorticos in the 12th round.
Dorticos is being punched to a standstill.
They're both probably exhausted. Oh, I got goosebumps.
The defeat was the first of Dorticos' career, and at the post-fight press conference, he was struggling to answer questions from the media and eventually broke down in tears.
What is going through your head now? Are you disappointed, or can you look back on the fight and be proud?
In a great show of humility, Gassiev went over to console Dorticos.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
After the press conference had finished, in a further display of real class, Gassiev went into Dorticos' locker room and gave him back the WBA belt he had just lost.
What? Yeah, okay, this is too much. He won it. Like, nah, we're not gonna keep doing that. He lost. What is this? It's like, nah, come on. He better toughen up a little bit. Like, why is he giving it? Like, come on. Don't do that. He's doing too much now. Thought he was gonna. What is this? Jeez. What is going on?
Although the 1999 Fight of the Year between Johnny Tapia and Paulie Ayala started with some
Just to talk about the previous one, like, he was doing too much at the end, like giving the belt like that. Just, you know, it was nice for him. He seemed like he had definitely class, sympathy, empathy, taking, you know, showing him love and stuff when he, you know, it obviously hit him hard his first loss, but yeah. And I guess it was beautiful. Anyways, let's continue.
pushing, it ended with one of the best embraces. After the fight went the full 12 rounds, both men came into the center of the ring and lifted each other up to salute the crowd.
It's a very, very close fight. It truly is just the way the judges see it, and that's it. But boy, let me tell you, they got to do this again. They got to do this again.
He's okay, he can lift me up. Oh,
As we continue to await the
this is different.
And after Ayala was given a unanimous decision victory, Tapia, who was beaten for the first time in 46 fights, showed class in defeat and admitted that the better man on the night won.
If you thought I lost the fight, I lost the fight. I'm not a poor loser. I give all the total respect to Mr. Ayala. He was in great shape, I was in great shape, and the better man won.
In 1987, Nigel Benn was building up a reputation as an exciting puncher with a perfect record of 10 wins, all by knockout. In his 11th fight, Ben faced tough journeyman Ian Chandler. In a don't blink or you'll miss it moment, Ben stunned Chandler in the opening 5 seconds of the fight.
Expecting British boxing at the
Whoa.
moment. Nigel Benn in the golden trunks. And that is
He said, you down?
With
You're not
Chandler
going
being
up?
held up by the ropes and the referee being too far away to intervene, Ben showed great restraint and class and pulled away from inflicting further damage.
Nigel Benn, who is now on the
He
11th
didn't hit him. Some people would.
is a fearsome prospect.
In 1997, Gennaro Hernandez challenged Azuma Nelson for the WBC World Junior Lightweight title. After the bell at the end of round 7, Nelson landed an accidental punch to Hernandez's throat.
Here comes the champion, a left hook. That goes Hernandez at the end
Oh.
He'll have to beat the count. No, they're saying it was after the bell sounded. It was after the round. They're taking a point away from Azuma Nelson, and Hernandez is in trouble. Now listen for the bell when it sounds.
Oh yeah.
That's a full 2 seconds.
Hernandez went down and was hurt and was told by the officials that if he didn't want to continue, he would win the fight and the WBC title by disqualification.
Lawrence, quickly, now, what did you see? What rule did you enforce?
There was a punch after the bell. I deducted a point from Nelson. Hernandez has 5 minutes to recover. If Hernandez can no longer continue, then Nelson will be disqualified.
After being given a 5-minute rest, Hernandez decided that he didn't want to win by disqualification and chose to fight on, showing not only great sportsmanship but courage as well.
This is unbelievable, and certainly he is showing right now he is
What would you guys have done in this situation? Honestly, he took the hit and said, "Yeah, we're gonna keep going." I thought it was a fire outside, but it's raining. But it was
no Luis Santana or Juan Koji. No, he is going to go out there and fight. They were concerned about he wanted to win it all the way legitimately and not take it that way.
I think it's a mistake by his corner. If I were his manager, I would not allow him to fight after taking a punch like that, especially since he's up about 5 points in this fight. He's got the championship. It's a lot of money involved. I wouldn't do that. His legs look very wobbly right now.
All right, 8th round after he was battered in the throat. Now Genaro Hernandez will try to get this fight back to boxing basics.
Hernandez would eventually win the fight by a split decision and become a 2-time world champion. And in a sporting gesture post-fight, Hernandez put the WBC title around Nelson's waist. In what was the 2000 British Fight of the Year, Michael
This ambulance is passing by. It's busy outside, you guys. I'm sorry.
took on late substitute Wayne Rigby for the IBO lightweight title. In the 10th round, Ayres had Rigby badly hurt and almost out on his feet, but instead of going for the finish, Ayres showed compassion in the heat of the battle and allowed Rigby to walk back to his corner, and the fight was ended by mutual agreement.
Whoa. Whoa.
Referee takes a very close look at Rigby and needs the bell. He's got 20 seconds to go.
Look at him. He's done with. Finito.
Ayres is inviting the referee.
Ref. Hello. Hello. There you go.
Corner, it's over. He has nothing left. Wayne Rigby and Michael Ayres there in a
You just see that he's done.
in the middle of a heated battle like that, stood up and let him walk to the corner to retire.
Nah, that's class. He said even to ref, like, you want me to continue?
What an extraordinary ending to an amazing fight.
The thing is, two fighters, I mean, the referee, full respect to this referee, the class referee, but two guys can tell when it's...
Look here, he's like...
When you're so close in there with each other and your heart and soul's on there, you can tell there's a point where you can tell. And I didn't want to hurt this man anymore.
I think that was terrific. I think that was, I mean, it just caught the spirit of the whole fight.
In 1972, Esteban de Jesus became the first fighter to knock down Roberto Duran and the first to defeat him.
Both have terrific records, and there is Duran down, believe it or not. The winner is Esteban.
He's like, yeah, he got me. He reacted like that. That was a nice hit.
Duran.
In 2 brutal rematches in 1974 and 1978, Duran knocked out De Jesus both times. In 1989, 11 years after their final fight, Duran flew to De Jesus' bedside in Puerto Rico after hearing the news that his former rival was near death after contracting AIDS through sharing needles.
Here's this guy was dying of, AIDS in bed, he was just thin, and Duran grabbed him from the bed and he said, "Tú siempre vas a ser mi campeón. You're always going to be my great champ." Like that, and tears coming out of his eyes, and at the time, the Puerto Rican people never liked Duran because he was always beating up on the Puerto Rican fighters and calling things out to the Puerto Ricans, and Puerto Ricans didn't like Duran very much, but after that day, he became a star in Puerto Rico too because it showed the people what a great heart he has and what a great human being he is.
A month after Duran's visit, De Jesus passed away, aged 37. In his 2008 autobiography, Hands of Stone, Duran recalled his emotional final meeting with De Jesus. Duran said, When I see him there so thin, my tears run out because he used to be a pretty formed, muscular guy. I start crying and I hug him and I kiss him and I tell my daughter to kiss him.
Oh, wow. Oh, it ended with this. Oh, this was heavy at the end. Of course, I'm a crybaby, so I'm tearing up. Oh, wow. This is sharing needles? What did he do? Like, sharing needles? For what? I'm probably sounding so naive right now, but I really cannot put pieces together now. Wow. This was a roller coaster. Appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, share your opinion down below if you have one. Feels weird, like subscribe, like you know, when this situation happened. A lot of respect though to him for being by his side, and he can see that, you know, he's still, you know, alive enough, like he in his sense to, you know, thank him, because he seems so weak, can't even stand up, like that, you know, was bad. Can't even sit up, like he's laying down. Anyways, take care, you guys. Hopefully I see you in another video. Bye.